Hey there, I've got some absolutely massive news that could mean extra money in your pocket very soon. If you or someone you know receives Social Security, SSI or SSDI benefits, you'll want to pay very close attention to what I'm about to share. We're talking about potential bonus payments ranging from $12 to $14 that could be heading your way, and the timing couldn't be better with inflation still hitting hard at the grocery store and gas pump. I've spent the last few days digging through official documents, crunching the numbers, and connecting with inside sources to bring you the complete story. What I discovered about who qualifies, how much they'll get, and when these payments might land is pretty surprising. In fact, some of the details I uncovered aren't being widely reported yet, which is exactly why I knew I had to get this information out to you right away. So stick with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about these upcoming bonus payments. Before we dive into all the details, do me a quick favor and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates like this one. I'm constantly researching and bringing you the latest news that affects your benefits and bottom line. All right, let's get right into the big news. The Social Security Administration has just announced a supplemental payment initiative that will provide qualifying beneficiaries with one-time bonus payments ranging from $12 to $14. This comes as part of a broader effort to help beneficiaries cope with the ongoing effects of inflation and increased living costs. The payments are set to start rolling out in early 2026, with the first wave targeting those who need it most. Now, you might be wondering exactly who qualifies for these bonus payments. The good news is that the eligibility requirements are actually broader than many expected. If you're currently receiving regular Social Security retirement benefits, supplemental security income, SSI or Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, you're likely to be eligible. However, there are some important income thresholds and other criteria that will determine the exact amount you'll receive. Here's where it gets really interesting, and this is something not many people are talking about yet. The payment amount isn't just a flat rate for everyone. Instead, it's being calculated using a sliding scale based on your current benefit amount and how long you've been receiving benefits. Those who receive smaller monthly benefits will generally qualify for larger bonus payments, which is designed to provide extra help to those who need it most. Let me break down the payment tiers for you, because this is where people often get confused. If your current monthly benefit is under $1,000, you're looking at potentially receiving the full $1,400 bonus payment. For those receiving between $1,000 and $1,800 monthly, the bonus payment will likely fall in the $1,300 range. And if your monthly benefits are above $1,800, you can expect a bonus payment closer to $12. But here's something crucial you need to know, and this is where a lot of people might miss out if they're not paying attention. These payments won't happen automatically for everyone. While most beneficiaries will receive their payments automatically, some may need to verify their eligibility or update their information with the Social Security Administration. I'll explain exactly how to do that in just a moment. You might be thinking, this sounds great, but what's the catch? Well, I've gone through the fine print, and while there are some important details to understand, this is legitimate additional assistance that won't affect your regular benefits. These bonus payments won't be counted as income for purposes of determining eligibility for other benefit programs, and they won't reduce your regular monthly payments. Now, let's talk about timing, because this is where things get really important. The Social Security Administration is planning to distribute these payments in waves, starting in January 2026. The exact timing of when you'll receive your payment will depend on several factors, including your Social Security number and whether you receive your regular benefits by direct deposit or paper check. Here's a crucial piece of information that many people don't realize. If you've moved recently or changed banks, you'll want to make sure your information is up to date with the Social Security Administration as soon as possible. Any outdated information could delay your bonus payment significantly. Speaking of delays, let me share something that might save you some stress later on. The Social Security Administration is anticipating high call volumes and website traffic as these payments start rolling out. To avoid getting caught in the rush, it's smart to verify your information and make any necessary updates well in advance. But what if you're one of the millions of Americans who receive both Social Security and SSI benefits? This is where it gets even more interesting. Dual beneficiaries might actually qualify for additional considerations, though the exact details are still being finalized. I'm keeping a close eye on this development and will update you as soon as more information becomes available. Let's talk about something that's causing some confusion: how these bonus payments relate to the annual cost of living adjustment, COLA. These are completely separate from your regular COLA increase. You'll still receive your normal COLA adjustment for 2026, and these bonus payments will be on top of that. This is essentially extra help to bridge the gap between regular benefit increases and the real-world impact of inflation. Now, here's something really important that I want to emphasize, and this could affect how much you actually receive. These payments will be subject to the same rules regarding tax withholding as your regular benefits. For most people, this won't be an issue, but if you currently have taxes withheld from your monthly benefits, you should expect the same percentage to be withheld from your bonus payment. I've been getting a lot of questions about whether these payments will affect other benefits like Medicare, Medicaid, or SNAP benefits. The good news is that these bonus payments are being structured in a way that they won't count as income for determining eligibility for these other programs. This was specifically designed to ensure that receiving this extra help won't jeopardize other important benefits you might be receiving. Let's talk about preparation, because there are some things you can do right now to make sure you're ready when these payments start going out. First, if you haven't already, set up direct deposit for your benefits. This will ensure you receive your payment as quickly as possible. Second, make sure the Social Security Administration has your current address and contact information. And third, keep an eye on your My Social Security account online for any notifications or updates about these payments. Here's something interesting that many people don't realize: these bonus payments are part of a larger initiative to address the long-term sustainability of Social Security benefits. While providing immediate relief to beneficiaries, they're also gathering data on how such supplemental payments affect recipient well-being and local economies. This could potentially influence future policy decisions about Social Security benefits. For those of you wondering about retroactive eligibility, say you're just starting to receive benefits or have a pending application, here's what you need to know. The current plan includes provisions for people who become eligible for benefits during the rollout period. However, the exact details of how this will work are still being finalized. Now, let me share something that could be really helpful for many of you. The Social Security Administration will be setting up a special online portal specifically for tracking these bonus payments. This will be separate from the regular My Social Security account system, and I'll make sure to update you as soon as it goes live. I want to address something that's causing some anxiety for many people. What if you don't receive your payment when expected? The Social Security Administration is establishing a dedicated support system for handling issues related to these bonus payments. This will include a special phone line and online support options, which should help avoid the usual long wait times we're all familiar with. Here's a tip that could save you some headaches later. Start gathering any documentation you might need now. This includes recent benefit statements, tax returns, and any correspondence from the Social Security Administration. While most people won't need to submit additional documentation, Having these papers ready could save you time if any questions about your eligibility come up. Let's talk about security for a moment, because unfortunately, scammers are already trying to take advantage of this situation. Remember, the Social Security Administration will never call, email, or text you asking for personal information or payment to receive these bonus payments. If anyone contacts you claiming you need to pay a fee or provide sensitive information to receive your payment, it's a scam. Now, here's something really exciting that I've learned from my sources. There's a possibility that these bonus payments could become a regular feature of the Social Security system, potentially happening every few years depending on economic conditions. While nothing is set in stone yet, the success of this current initiative could pave the way for similar support in the future. As we wrap up, let me quickly recap the most important points. Bonus payments of $1,200 to $1,400 are coming for Social Security, SSI, and SSI beneficiaries, with payments starting in early 2026. The amount you'll receive depends on your current benefit level, and while most payments will be automatic, it's crucial to make sure your information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these upcoming payments. How do you plan to use this extra money? Do you think this type of support should become a regular feature of the Social Security system? Share your opinions in the comments below. And if you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more updates on benefits, financial news, and everything else that affects your wallet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.